ASDD voters, it was shared on the DO website also, and the link is also available on CO website. So the entire thing was done in a very, very transparent manner with the involvement of the political parties and their grassroots workers, which are BLA, so that there is absolutely no grievance later on. Now final role, during this process we have done the rationalization of polling station also. Earlier Goa had 1725 polling station. After having DOs had their meeting with the political parties in both the districts, 8 new polling stations were added and 2 were deleted. Those who are deleted are basically polling station where earlier MPT staff was there and the staff quarters were later on vacated and demolished. So that's why 2 polling stations are deleted, 8 new added, and now in net we have an addition of 6 polling stations. So total now Goa will have 1731 polling stations. The new draft roll which we are publishing on 16th, that is coming Tuesday, that will be as per the new polling station. Political parties had been notified also about it, and the entire this rationalization was also done in consultation with the political parties. The draft roll will be published on 16th, so we will have this draft roll on the CO website, on the DO website. The physical copy of the draft roll part wise, it will be at the polling station also, and 1 copy each for each AC at the ERO and 1 copy at the district level, and 1 copy will be given to all the recognized political parties on 16th only. And along with the draft roll, the list of ASDD, already the list is available on our website, so we will publish it on DOCO website, though we have given a copy already to the political parties, but we will publish it also, and along with the draft roll at the polling station, the ASDD list of the voters will also be displayed, so that people can come see, and if anybody feels that the name has been wrongly added in the ASDD, they can then file their form 6 along with declaration form, or as the case may be. So the entire, like now we are into the next phase. The enumeration phase of door to door has been over. From 16th, once the draft roll is published and the ASDD list is also published, the hearings will start. So if we look at the total numbers, out of the 91.55% enumeration form which have come back to us, it has both the categories, mapped one and unmapped one. So the unmapped one number is 1,82,855, which makes it around 15.43% of the total voters. So these unmapped electors who are part of the draft electoral roll, they will be issued notice. So, and the notice, just like the enumeration form which was distributed at the doorstep, the enumeration forms will also be distributed at the doorstep of the elector. So we will try that between 16th to 20th, we will deliver all the notices to the elector, and hearings will start thereafter. So in order to ease, like there were many EROs who were whose offices were not in the AC which they are looking after. So we have, as a matter of convenience, now those EROs will be sitting in those ACs only. So that arrangement also we have made, and we have notified also. And further to expedite the process, we will distribute the work between AEROs and EROs. So some of the hearings in that AC will be done by AEROs and some will be done by EROs, because both are like equal officers. So that hearings, anybody can file claims and objection from 16th Feb up to 15th January. So 15th January is the last date that you can file the claims and objections, and after that hearings will continue up to 7th February. So whatever claims and objections we receive during this 16th Feb to 15th February, they will be heard up to 7th Feb, and anybody can file against ASGD also, and against and they can also come for the notice also. So final roll will be published on 14th February 2026, and that is when the SIR process officially gets over. So we have almost another 2 months of work with us. Today is 13th of December. So exactly 2 months are there. So when the final SIR process will be over. So I just wanted to share the statistics and what lies ahead in when the draft will be published, how notices will be issued, and after that, if anything at your end you want to ask or something, then
Sir, you have mentioned unmapped voters, no? So how you will send the notices to them? How they will receive? Because they are untraceable. That's why it is unmapped.
ASDD are untraceable people, either dead, shifted, duplicate, or like absent. Unmapped are people whose enumeration forms have come back to us, but they are not mapped to 2002 SIR. So in that case, they will be issued notice. This number is 1,83,000, which is 15.4% of the total voters. Like this, they will be issued notice. They have to come with one of the 13 documents which is prescribed by the commission and which is printed at the back side of the enumeration form also. So the date, time and venue of the hearing will be on the notice itself, and we will see that every AC has 2 hearings, one by ARO, one by ERO, to expedite the process, and the number of hearings also per day we will restrict so that not many people there is a crowd.
So this matter will be resolved or decided within one hearing or multiple?
No, one hearing.
One hearing.
On the day of hearing,
everything will be resolved.
Yeah, they have to just come. It is a summary hearing.
So they have to come with one of those.
With one of the document, we will mark it, and then ERO will whatever comments he will write, and then the name inclusion or deletion in the final rule will be taken care by the ERO.
So what about ASDD, especially the people who are absent?
Yeah.
उनके लिए
See, they are not traceable. Like as I said, that BLO has gone 3 times to every household, and in spite of going there, if they are not available, and then
no sir, मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ कि गोवा में एक peculiar situation है. There are people who are working on ships, lot big number. There are people who are working in the Gulf. There are people. These are NRIs. These are not OCI. These are NRIs who were enrolled in the old list. वो तो नहीं होंगे वो 1 महीने में इधर. तो उनके लिए प्रोसेस क्या है?
Last time I told you they have 2 options. One is online submission of enumeration form. So the internet is available throughout the world. Second is any adult member of the family could have also filled up the enumeration form, signed it and given it back.
No sir, मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ कि अभी हो गया वो प्रोसेस खत्म हो गया. अभी is there an alternative for them?
If the hearing notice is issued to them,
No, because ASDD में notice.
if they are you are talking about is now, then they have to fill the form 6 and the declaration form and the document during this claims and objection time.
Exactly.
See, the purpose of publishing ASDD list separately, polling station wise, is that anybody who feels that his name is wrongly included in the ASDD list, he can file a form 6 for addition of the name along with the new declaration form which is added by the commission and any of the 13 documents. And then if it is found correct, his name will come in the final electoral roll.
When you have to file, sir, within this?
During this period only, yeah, from 16th up to when the hearing will take place.
Then my case is, I have told you before also. What has happened is that I was staying in Taligaon. I have shifted to Santapur, but they have not given me SIR because I have been shifted.
Yeah.
The form was with them only, but the last time they gave me, but I don't know now they have been included.
No, now your name, because on 16th once the draft roll is there, if your name does not reflect in any of the AC, previous one or the new one, then you will have to fill form, then your name will be in the ASDD list, and then you have to fill form 6 and declaration form, and you give one of the 13 documents, and you go to the ERO or ARO office, they will keep it, and then your name will come in the final roll.
In case of the old person who are very on the bad leader, in that case, how it can be done?
See, in that case, though it is a grey area, but in case somebody comes on their behalf with the concerned documents, that will be acceptable. But then they have to just tell what is the reasonable reason, because the age and everything is there with us.
But you can verify with your BL.
We will verify, yes. Because during the hearing, the BLOs are also there. So they will also vouch for that, and BLAs are also part of the entire process. So they know who is like, whether it's a genuine cause or not a genuine cause.
So those who are shifted and whose forms are not been filled, SIR form, so they will be in that
ASDD list.
And you will be issuing the notices.
No, they will not be issued notice. They are already out of the roll. They have to come with form 6, declaration form, and any document out of these 13 and come on their own. We have just notified through a list of ASDD that your name is not in the draft roll. So unless anybody files a form 6, with a document, his name will not come in the final roll.
So these unmapped voters hearing will start after publication of draft
Yes, from
that is-
16th, because it will take
16th
time.
February.
16th, no, it will be after 20th, because 3-4 days it will take to distribute, print and distribute the notice. And then the date, time and venue will be given.
But is there possibility the number may increase based on additional factors?
No, now the lists are all frozen. Only like the total enumeration forms which are received back to us, like 91.55% which I told you, we are scrutinizing them. In case somewhere it is found that somebody who is mapped is wrongly mapped, like there are some logical discrepancies also in the database, because when BLO goes at the field level, some logical errors happen. In those cases, it may happen that some mapped case goes to unmapped category. So in those cases, notices will go. Otherwise, the total number of forms which are digitized, total number of forms which are ASGD, the breakup within ASGD, it stands frozen, it will not be.
Sir, can you please repeat the ASDD figure?
ASGD figure,
Yeah.
it is 1,000,078. So it is 8.45%.
8.45.
These are the forms which we have not received.
Not received.
And another 91.55 are what we have received. Within those we received, some are mostly are mapped, some are not mapped. Which are not mapped is 15.43%, which is 1,82,000. 83. 1,82,855.
These are unmapped.
Yeah, these are unmapped.
Sir, Portuguese passport holder can vote.
Now we have sought information from 3 agencies. One is FRRO, another is Regional Passport Officer Goa, and third is the Home Department. So we have got some numbers from FRRO and a big list from RP also yesterday we have received. Probably we will receive the list from Home Department on Monday or Tuesday. So it may happen that many of these cases are already in the ASGD list, where the elector has not filled up the enumeration form very well, knowing that he or she has become a foreign national. So now this list will be shared with the ERO, AC wise, which will in turn be given to the BLO, and they will see whether these people's name come in the ASGD list already, then it is fine. If they have filled up their enumeration form and whether mapped or unmapped, in those cases, in case of unmapped, the notice is going. But in case somebody is mapped and ERO finds that he is already a Portuguese passport holder, then suo motu notice shall be issued by the ERO. But hearing will be done again. A chance will be given to the elector. They have to say, and if they agree or whatsoever, final call will be taken by the ERO.
And how many numbers?
See, numbers like from 2025 for last 5 years, which RPO office has shared, the number is around 8,459. 459, but we are waiting for figure from the, because most of them are overlapping figures. So we are waiting for Home Department information also. We will tally the list, then give it ERO wise and booth wise. We will check it, and then finally suo motu notice again after the publication of the draft will be issued.
And that number voted for 22 elections.
No, this is, see, it doesn't matter na. We are now seeing the present roll, the present draft roll, and now we know whose names are in the polling station wise. Then we see whether any of this name is there who has got a Portuguese passport, and accordingly, if already it's a ASJD case, he goes out. But if it के लिए जो 10 अक्टूबर 2025 की जो लिस्ट थी, उनको हमने ऑलरेडी सप्लाई कर दी थी. उसके बेस पे उन्होंने अपना जो है वो जुरिडिक्शन वाइज बाइफरकेट किया है. हमारा जो लिस्ट था वो लास्ट जो है वो हमारा 27 अक्टूबर का है, जो फ्रोजन किया है जब से SIR का नोटिफिकेशन हुआ था. तो लेकिन हमसे जो स्टेट इलेक्शन कमीशन ने जो लिस्ट मांगी थी, दैट वाज एज ऑन 10th October 2025.
So how many male and females are there in the application here?
In the data, in the draft roll, we will give you, I don't have that figure offhand, but we can give you that figure.
There is a transgender also is a part of that.
Yeah, transgender, overseas elector, everybody is part of that. all those who are issued enumeration form. Only thing is, within that electoral roll, they are marked. These are PWD people, they are transgender, these are overseas electors. So it's a basically marking, but the role remains same.
Sir, आपका प्रेस नोट अभी दे दो, बाद में नहीं मिलता है।
नहीं अभी दे रहे हैं,
Last time नहीं मिला था। सर last time नहीं मिला था।
it is already ready, we have given.
नहीं ready है, लेकिन last time में आप-
Thank you, sir.